Now here is solo cups. I like to use a clear cup because I can't see inside. So my goal is to make a semi-hydro system. So I'm converting this into a semi-hydro cup, just like that, with the soldering iron, and do this 2 more. Anyways, first I want to introduce you what they are. This one is Hoya Boatii Sunriser, and this is Hoya, I cannot pronounce, variegated Huskeliana. Okay, that's good enough. Hoya sigillatis, and Hoya caudata Sumatra. Now I have caudata, but I don't know the variegation. And this one looked very dehydrated the most. Now the other one that I have, actually the stems do look very stiff and woody, so I'm not too worried, but the leaves do look a little dry. So anyways, here's what I'm gonna do, since I don't know how long it took to get here. Oh, this one has a snap point here and here, so I don't know what's gonna happen to this when I root it. It has some sort of air roots everywhere, but anyways, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna soak the cuttings in lukewarm water with a handful of sugar. That's that water, and I want to put the ideal at the same time. Oh, this one has 3 cuttings in it. Thank you. That's a lot. Thank you so much. I'm gonna do this and put it in there. See, they look pretty well, and this one too look very well. This is beautiful. And then I have no idea what this is either, but one thing I learned at the beginning of a Hoya journey, how to root them. I forgot which one it was, but I couldn't figure. I think it was Australis. I couldn't figure which side is the bottom, which side was up, because if you do it wrong, then the root's gonna come out in the wrong way, and you, like, let's say this one. Now I can tell which side was the bottom, which side was the top. This side up, because this leaves, it's looking down, but it's going this way. Where the leaves are coming up, it's going this way. So that's how you can tell this side is up, and this side was the bottom. And this one, looks some sort of a multiflora, iris Mary kind of type. At the same time, I'm trying to see if there's any mealybugs or whatnot in here. It doesn't look like it. It looks very clean. Okay, here we go. So the IDs are already with it now, with each Hoyas now. So I'm gonna soak this for overnight. This is 11:30 at night already. So I'm gonna just leave it like this, and then we'll keep going tomorrow. Okay, so I am back. This is 7 in the morning. Here's the hydroton ball soaked in the water, and then I usually flash so many times so the what do you call it, the TDS meter shows pretty low. I want to see like under 50. That requires so many flashes, and otherwise you're basically putting a plant in a salt, so you might want to be careful with that. Anyways, here is the plant. Oh, let's see. Oops. Let's see what happened. This is the one I'm worried about. I mean, looks okay. The caudadas looks dry to begin with. I'm just still worried about this snap. Especially, this is the pointing up. So it looks pretty dead stem though. So I'm gonna put this way. Here's that, and so this is where the water sits, and I wanna, usually you don't, when you do semi-hydro, you don't wanna try to put the roots here. You know, like when you do with orchids, you try to put the roots above, but this is not trying to grow this. I'm trying to root it, just like a water rooting. But so I want to make sure to put the bottom parts inside. That way, here, oops, and kind of give a massage so that it will just go in. Yeah, there's just like that. Right, this way we'll actually root from here where the root water sits more than top. You know, because sometimes you put the whole cutting in the water like about this much, then you know the roots goes out from everywhere, and you wouldn't know where you put the plant or until where you put the plant into. But if you do this, more roots come out this way, so that you just stick it in the soil when it rooted enough. So anyway, so that's that, and I'm gonna put the water, fill in this much. Okay, and this one, see there's a little roots coming out on the bottom, so I'm sure it will root pretty quick. Just like that. I want to see the root coming out, so I'm trying to kind of put it on the outside like this. So, and also I want to kind of make sure It goes all the way to the bottom. Again, this is rooting, not trying to grow it, so I want it all the way down. And you know, from the leca, if roots come out from the other side, that is okay too. You know, I just want to see more root on the bottom, but at the same time I want to see the roots as much as possible from wherever. You know, sometimes the bottom end up lotting, but like more roots come out from the second node or something like that. So you know, that's why I am doing this, but I think I want to see more leca in there. Just like so. Okay. Let's try this one. Gorgeous leaves. Yep, they're leaf fall, which is pretty normal. I kind of tied it together. This is 3 plants. And again, I usually want to put a little deeper, so I'm going to put the ID tag a little bit. Maybe here. And then put this. Like so. I should actually take off some leaves on the bottom. So those are the nodes, right? You want this is where all the roots and the new leaves comes in. I probably shouldn't like pick it like this. I should like cut it. Don't do this. But at the same time, it's not a big deal. And some people say about like, you know, cut the leaves like this and then the water goes in, but at the same time dry it out or something. I don't do that. I don't know if it's good or bad, but I just don't. And I don't have any problem rooting Hoyas. So far so good. So there's no reason for me to do it. But, you know, if you want to, you can do it. So just like that. So, oh, I guess I have one more. Why did I make only 3? Well, I don't know. Anyways, so this side is the bottom. So I'm gonna put this. Why don't I put this in here since there's lots of room in this one? Just put it just like it. Yeah, I should cut it. Take out the leaves on the bottom. This is a gorgeous leaf. By the way, I've done this before. You can root this too, just like that, and the roots come out too. I doubt if it's gonna do anything else, but that's fun, you know, to just have leaf and the root. Watch the leaf making roots. It's pretty entertaining. Just like so. And I want to see it a little bit tidy up there. Kind of want to see it all the way down, but it's still the humidity will root, hopefully. Okay, so that's it. And then fill with the water. And I put them in my humidity / grow box. So I'll take you there. Okay, so this is my humidity box. There's water on the bottom, and egg crate, and there's a little tube, plastic tube underneath, so it is higher than water, obviously, and have hole for ventilation, and it's pretty humid in there. And then over here, it's a light. It's one of those purple light, you know. But anyways, I used to put it here, but it seems to be too strong for the plant, so I put it up here, you know. Then I can put something like, you know, orchid seedling like this, or the sphagnum moss. So, yep. And it looks pretty occupied at this moment, but let's see. This is multiflora, Hoya multiflora that I'm rooting. This one can come out. It's got good roots, and peduncle is forming, so I would say this is rooted enough. So look at that, now I have more space. Here's a rotundifolia. This one is not doing great. Sometimes people would like lay it down just like that, as long as it's humid. So inside is humid, so sometimes this works, and the roots just unruly comes out everywhere. But this one's got the roots, so I think it still should stay in there. But this one hasn't done much, so it will go back in there. You know what? I think I'm gonna put it in here. And see what happens. So this one can come out. Ta-da! Now we have a lot of room. I'm thinking to make one more like box like this, so I can actually keep those. They're not like trying to root. They live in here, and they do really, really well. Those are Urticularias, which all of them likes a lot of humidity, and still water is fine. They kind of live in a swamp, kind of where water doesn't really move. So these are fine. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it as it is like that, and then put the top on, lights on in daytime, turn it off at night. So we'll see how long it's gonna take. So this is what it looks like after I put the top on, and I'm gonna give you an update. I usually do Sunday updates every Sunday. That doesn't mean that it will come out on Sunday. I usually film everything and either edit it on Sunday night and release it, or edit it on Monday or something like that. Try to release it sometime on Monday or Tuesday, something like that, as soon as possible. So yeah, we'll see how long it's gonna take. Anyways, thank you for watching, and we'll see you later. Tell me